Hello and welcome back to Info Place. We're doing things. I don't actually know what we're doing next. Let me check my journal. Protein sphere on Hades Nexus. Could be interesting. Priority to Citadel. I'm going to wait on doing another priority mission. They seem like they're the big overarching. But I am going to the Citadel. I'm going to see what Miranda wanted. This time she'd actually meet me in person, as far as I can tell.
I believe he's in the crew quarters.
Alright. Crew deck. Right, Caden, what is it? I thought he was in there.
Hey, what's going on? You got a minute?
Sure, Caden. What's up?
You know, I've just been sitting here thinking.
Uh-oh. Okay, hit me with it.
So those Cerberus scientists, they were good people.
What do you mean?
I mean, Dr. Cole and her team, they seemed like good people. Knowing that, what do we do? I mean, what if there are more like them trapped inside Cerberus struggling to get out?
Tell me what you think we should do.
I don't know, Shepard. These are the hard calls. I mean, the decision to sacrifice the one for the many, the choice to leave someone behind till you're in that moment. So, yeah, you know, I don't know.
Anyone that comes forward, like these people, we help, no matter what. That's the best we can do.
I know.
Sometimes the best we can do won't feel like enough, but it's all we've got.
So the scientists that put you back together, that saved your life, they were good people.
Some of
They
them.
were professionals. I didn't know them all.
And the elusive man?
Was he a good person?
Once? Ever?
Well, he gave me what I needed to stop the collectors.
Right, exactly. But so you never saw this coming from them? From him? Sorry. I'm not sure what I want you to say here. I guess I'm just looking for some sort of insight on the elusive man. Something.
Back then, he wanted the best for humanity, and he had resources to spare. But then it became humanity first, and at any cost. And that's a very different thing. But this? No. I never saw this coming from him.
Okay. Well, thanks, Shepard. I'm glad we could talk about this.
Meanwhile, you should find a way to take your mind off things.
I know. Joker did ask me to give him some poker tips. He keeps losing his shirt to James.
Good luck with that. Joker has a terrible poker face.
Great. Well, I like a challenge. See you around.
You bet.
Alright, Caden. You stay cool, man. I'm just gonna... Yeah. Right, the Miranda thing. Let's do the Miranda thing. Over the Fortis, I guess. Fuel! I should...
Signal confirmed.
Oh, hey! What we got here, bros? You got anything interesting here? Huh. Lost and found. Credits recovered. Sweet. Let's leave before the Reapers show up. Miranda wanted something in one of the apartments, as far as I remember. Dock. Alliance docks.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I need a cab to the Presidium.
It'll be there momentarily.
The priority missions going from what's happened so far are the big... What's going on with my mouse? Alright, there we go. Are the big story missions, so that's why I'm holding off on doing priority the Citadel. Let's go over here. Like the other were called priority to Changa and priority Rannoch, so yeah. Nope. 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 Ah, there we go.
I got your message, Miranda. Is this about your sister?
Shepard, I need access to Alliance resources. I can't say any more. You'll just have to trust me.
I don't like secrets, Miranda. Just tell me what's going on.
I can't, Shepard. If that's a problem, I'll go.
Don't. Trust is a little hard to come by right now.
Of course.
You'll have your access, Miranda, but I don't like the sound of this.
I know, and thank you. It means a lot.
That's not the only thing you wanted to talk about, is it?
No. I need to tell you something. Confess, really. It's been eating away at me.
Confess?
When I headed the Lazarus Project to rebuild you, I wanted to implant a control chip in you as a safeguard.
I think you mentioned this.
I did. There's more to it. The elusive man stopped me.
Sounds like it would have saved him a lot of trouble.
Maybe. He didn't want to interfere with who you truly were. Something that just obeyed orders. He wanted Commander Shepard. Installing the chip might have ruined you.
I understand why you wanted to. I was a complete unknown.
I've never had to deal with that many black boxes on a project. I felt blind.
Why bring that up now?
I fought against my father and his need to run every aspect of my life. He wanted total control over me, right down to my bloody DNA. After I got out of there, I couldn't stand by and let it happen to my sister. I risked my life to get her away from all that. Yet I didn't give a second thought to destroying your free will when I had the power.
This is what's been bothering you?
Yes.
Miranda, I lost 2 years of my life. You gave me back the rest of it. You could have changed me in 1,000 different ways, but you didn't. I don't know how, but you brought me back.
Thanks. But with so much being uncertain, I just wanted you to know I always regretted wanting that chip.
Apology accepted. We can't change the past, and we have enough to deal with right now.
Yes, we do.
Some things you just don't have control over.
Guess my fancy genetics can't help me there.
No, they can't.
Okay. I hate to say it, but I should get moving. Thanks for understanding, Shepard.
Of course. And Miranda, this thing you have to do. Good luck.
Don't worry, Shepard. I always have a plan.
And right now it's using my resources that I'm using to fight a war to look for her sister. Alright. Alright. Anything over here? Not really, no. Let's see what Dr. Bryson wants. Honestly. Let's see, door over here.
Spectre status recognized. Please select
I can use the quick transport from the D-24, can't I? I'm pretty sure I can. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Right. Dr. Bryson's lab. Let's see what the doctor wants.
I want you to match this against all known locations and update the map. Then contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
I'm Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley, could you gather the Leviathan data for us? Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
That's an interesting goal. But is anyone doubting the Reapers exist these days?
The Alliance is still desperate for intelligence. Reaper motives, their operational tactics. Anything that can give us an edge.
And how did you wind up in charge?
When the rest of the galaxy says something doesn't exist, I take that as a chance to prove that it does.
So you're in it for the challenge?
For the truth. Even as late as 2148, humanity still thought aliens were a myth. That was within my lifetime. Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history changed.
Right,
Reapers
Mulder.
are part of that reality too.
But even they have a history, Commander.
That's very
If we could
interesting.
just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
Yeah, sure, ancient aliens. I'm kidding. I like X-Files.
Could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
No!
He doesn't. I clicked. I clicked.
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
I clicked.
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
I
Transit
clicked.
records
What
show
the
his name
hell?
is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec
For a couple
this
of months.
location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine. But I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
You just shot your boss. He's dead. Why?
After you arrived, it was dark, cold, like I was somewhere else. That wasn't me.
Take a good look. You did that.
So this
You
trigger
pulled the trigger
works.
and killed him.
And his
No.
did too, I guess.
No. I couldn't have. No! I'm not a murderer.
So someone else pulled that trigger?
But I would never do that!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Oh, that's just fantastic.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
What's wrong?
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Damn it. Get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, sir.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something. Give me the brief. About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication. What could have killed a Reaper in the first place? Exactly. That's the real Leviathan. It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator. And it has them nervous.
Or a rogue
If we could just
Reaper.
find
I
it,
mean,
imagine
Leviathan
the
is the
impact
kind
of
of
war.
names we've been hearing from the
Formally
Reapers.
requesting assistance in tracking it down. You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
I see Bryson's point. Anything capable of bringing a Reaper down is worth finding.
Despite the potential dangers it could pose, I would agree.
Should we throw
We
fresh
won't know
morphs
unless
at
we
them
can
then?
find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log
Just
from
throw
their field
fresh
researcher.
morphs at them.
It may yield more information.
That should work. For a time. Alright.
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan.
CSI
It may
Citadel!
help us locate Garneau.
Won't get fooled again, starts playing in the background. What? Who was this guy? Magica the Trick? Magica the Spell? Look at this. This is bones on the... just kind of bones on the table. No real reason, I guess. I guess his research was pretty bad. But what is that thing? I want to know what that is. It looks like a giant plank of wood. Oh. Crap.
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No, but we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
Oh, hey.
These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Can I know what the plank of wood is now?
Bryson's assistant.
I want to know what
Think
that
Garneau
plank
was
of wood
following a
is.
Trail of blackout crimes?
Looks magical. It looks like a magical surfboard.
We need to find data matching dates and
Is the silver
locations
surfer
of his
real?
nature.
It's a silver surfer. Oh, there is something about. Oh, it's a Provian artifact.
Is this Prothean?
Yes. I believe
So it's not a
Bryson and
surfboard.
Liara would have had much to discuss.
Unless,
You
you
had a
know,
search
show this
filter
to
for
Jarek.
locations
Tell
known
him
as
if he
Prothean
can
ruins or
ride some
artifacts.
waves.
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results on the Galaxy Map program.
Prothean artifacts.
Jarek's face
No
just there,
results.
just.
Some of our search parameters may be
Commander,
irrelevant.
I am not amused. You're never amused.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
I saw something
Adding
here
the
that was
search filter to the
weapon-like.
Galaxy Map.
Here we go. High velocity barrel. Right.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands.
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his heart. What the hell does that mean?
I don't know. Get a knife. We'll stab him.
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key
The hell is
close
this?
to his heart. Sovereign, vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy?
Alright, let's get this.
By Anne Bryson, age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
An interesting hypothesis. But I detect no trace of the decryption key in this art.
Did she draw herself next to a Reaper? Because that looks like a Reaper. Oh, it's a Hana. It's a Hana. Oh, that's adorable. Little girl with a Hana.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong. And Rachni
I wonder how Javik would feel about the Hana.
Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers.
I wonder how the Hana would
What
feel
do you
about
think?
Javik.
It is possible.
Yin
that
Kindler has
Ancient
returned!
Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. If we can find data
Maybe
on the
it's best they
movement
don't
of
know
ancient
about
Rachni
Javik.
ships, it may help us narrow our search. Those appear to be sightings of ships that match Rachni signatures.
Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Adding the search filter now.
Alright, we're over time. Thank guys for watching this episode of Fan for Players. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you join next time for more shenanigans. Until then, bye!